Milton expected to become a major hurricane before slamming into Florida. An alarming forecast indicates a dangerous hurricane could soon hit Florida's west coast with damaging winds, storm surges, and heavy rain. Tropical storm Milton, named recently, is expected to intensify into a hurricane by Monday. Fox weather hurricane specialist Brian Norcross expresses concern over the rapid development of Milton. The storm now has a higher chance of significantly impacting Florida compared to previous forecasts, indicating potential for a notable storm. Milton is predicted to gain speed early next week, moving northeast across the Gulf. The storm is expected to reach hurricane strength by Monday, with impacts on Florida anticipated by Wednesday, possibly earlier with increasing winds. Weather models suggest Milton could reach Category 2 or 3 status, making landfall near Tampa. The National Hurricane Center warns of life-threatening hazards affecting Florida's west coast next week, with no positive updates in forecasts. Predicting storm surge levels is premature as they depend on Milton's path. However, significant and dangerous surges are expected, possibly exceeding those of Hurricane Helene. Residents in Central and South Florida should stay updated on developments. Governor Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency for numerous counties from South to North Florida. The heaviest rainfall is forecasted from the I-4 corridor southward, with 6 inches expected, and some areas possibly nearing a foot. Prolonged rainfall could cause flooding in areas hit by repeated storms. Rough seas will also pose threats like rip currents and erosion. The hardest-hit areas might include Fort Myers, Tampa, and Miami, differing from Hurricane Helene's path. The Caribbean Sea and Gulf waters remain warm, conducive for storm development. Historically, October sees frequent landfalls in South Florida. The region often experiences significant storms after the peak hurricane season on September 10th. Currently, the National Hurricane Center is monitoring Hurricanes Kirk and Leslie in the Atlantic, which pose more threat to Europe. A new disturbance off Africa's coast shows slow development, adding to the active hurricane season. Source: Fox News.